What's happening, Tech Head Geek here. In this video I wanted to talk about today is that now, Google coming out with their tab, well, I think they came out with their tablet, the Nexus 7, and Microsoft got theirs coming out later on this year called the Surface. And my question is, which one of these are going to even make a dent on the iPad? You know what I mean? Because we already know the iPad owns the tablet world right now. They just own it, ain't no question about it. Now there's some good solid Android tablets like the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. That's a pretty solid tablet. I've used it before and it's pretty solid. What was the other one? The BlackBerry Playbook. That was a pretty solid tablet, but it was just missing a lot of features that should have came with it, and you just had to get it in a later update like a year later. And like, what was the point? With these two, I'm kind of curious how they're going to go, because the Nexus 7 kind of remind me of the phone, the Galaxy Nexus, the phone a little bit. Just a little, it's like it got the same type of features as that phone, but it has a little bit more stuff to kind of stand out and made it feel more like a tablet. And the Microsoft Surface is going to be pretty much a tablet slash PC, whatever they want to call it. And it's going to be able to do certain things that maybe a tablet can't do. Like they said in the conference that they're going to have, you can use Photoshop when they do a decent amount of video editing. I wouldn't say high-end in video editing, but I mean something good enough where you can still make a good video and edit it real good and add some effects to it without, too much of a hassle on it. And the question is, which one of these going to make a dent? Because, like I said, the iPad owns the tablet. Now, the Nexus 7, I think it's a $200 price tag, so that ain't bad. So that'll get people interested in it, especially if you're a Google fan and you're a big fan of Google. I guess there's probably a few Google fans that may try it, but the Microsoft Surface, from what I saw, was pretty good, a solid tablet from what I saw. But remember, it's running Windows 8, and Windows 8 come out later this year, so it's kind of like they moving into that whole tablet slash PC where they got one unified OS that you can use on a tablet or PC. So pretty much what Apple has done with the iOS and the Mac OS 10, or I forgot. I think they just call it Mac 10 or Mac OS or something like that. So, and my question is, which one of these is going to make a dent? Because they're pretty solid tablets, both of them. Because I think the Google Nexus 7 is going to cost $200, and like I said, I think it's just like that little phone they came out with early part of the year. And that, from what I saw, it's pretty interesting to me. Now, the Microsoft Surface is pretty much a PC, as they call it. That's what they want to call it. They want to call it PC. They don't want to call it a tablet. And you got a little bit more power with that because it comes with the Ivy Bridge processor and 1 gig of RAM. Pretty much stuff that comes in a PC. So that sounds pretty interesting as far as where they're going to take it. Because me personally, I like what I saw at the Surface. I like what I saw at the Nexus 7. But me personally, I'm more interested in the Nexus, the Microsoft Surface, because it's their new OS, just to see how everything works out to how it's supposed to work out. And I want to ask you guys what you think, or which one will even make a dent, or even get some of these sales out of the two. And please leave a comment down below, and always rate and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys.